Okay, this is discussion about paper 2, question 8, your chapter 3 LUS integration. Huh? Okay, the very first question. Okay, let's read the question first. Diagram 3 show two curve. Okay, one curve they never give you the equation, another curve they give you the equation y square equal to 4x plus 1. So the curve intersect at point A and B lah, this point. So now state the coordinate of A. Okay, coordinate of A, if you see this curve we don't have equation, so we cannot make use of this curve. But we have this curve equation, so just make use of that curve. You know the A is at what? A is actually at where? At y-axis, right? So at A, which is at y-axis, x is equals to 0. So substitute inside the equation, y square is equals to 4x plus 1. Since your x is 0, y square is equals to 1. So y is equals to positive or negative square root 1. So y should be 1 or negative 1. So in this case, it should be 1 lah. And here should be the negative 1. So A is 1, 0. Jangan pergi, sorry, not A, 1, 0, 0, 1. Your x is 0, the y is 1. Okay, your x is 0, remember that. So that's your part A lah. Okay, now part B. It is given that 2fx dx equals to m. Find the area of the shaded region. Okay, what does it mean? Okay, you see, they give you the, when I integrate fx dx until 2 to 0, it is m. Maksudnya apa dia? Yang ni adalah area lah. Area below the curve of fx 0 until 2. 0 until 2 means where? Okay, let me clear this. You need to make sure you know what does it mean. What does it mean? Okay. Alright, so they mention about which curve? The y equal to fx curve here, right? Okay, sorry, they mention about this. So they're talking about integrating 0 until 2. So they are talking about this area. Understood? Area below the curve lah. So that means m is actually equals to area of R. That's it. That is what we can see from here. That's why very important for you to interpret what does this mean. Normal area, how we find the area? We integrate in what axis and what equation we will put the limits, right? So this is actually area. Okay, so area of R we know it is M. Okay, so we need to find the shaded region of P and Q in terms of R. Okay, so let us calculate for P first. P is very simple. Don't use your y-axis, you need to use your x-axis. Sorry, this is not volume, right? Okay. This is area, right? Okay, you can use your y-axis. Okay, so remember, your area of P is on your left hand side. So you need to put modulus, otherwise you won't get the correct answer. So this curve, right? Okay, so we know the equation what? Okay, so that means area of P is what? Integrating 1 until negative 1 of your, I'm using dy, so I need the equation in terms of x. So y square minus 1 divided by 4 is equals to x when you modify from this equation, making the x as your subject. So maybe the over 4 I put outside lah, 1 over 4 lah, I tarik 1 over 4. So easy for you to see. Macam ni, lagi senang. So when you compute this, what do you get? Y cubed over 3 minus y. And don't forget your 1 over 4 here, 1 and negative 1 here. So 1 over 4, 1 cubed over 3 minus 1 minus negative 1 cubed over 3 minus negative 1. So many bracket, don't worry. You just need to use your calculator. Okay. Key in this in your calculator. You want to use the manual calculation, please be careful lah. Since you have a calculator, you can just abuse it. So x square minus 1 and 1 negative 1 until 1. So you should be getting the, as I mentioned earlier, you should be getting a negative answer. Don't get surprised because it's a left hand side of your axis. So just add on the modulus over here. Modulus here. So 1 over 4. So it become like negative 4 over 3. And then don't forget, close your modulus. So 4 over 3 times 1 over 4. 4 over, 4 over 3 times 1 over 4. I'm getting here 1 over 3 unit lah, square. Okay, that one area of P only. Okay, now calculate area of Q pula. Okay, area of Q is where? Oh, Q is here. Q, okay, area of Q, I want to use this equation. I cannot use the red color one equation because I don't know the equation, right? For this one, I know it's 4x plus 1. Okay, and I know this is M what? The area is M. So, I calculate, if I put 0 until 2, I will actually get Q plus R. Betul tak? Area below the curve. Below the curve what? 0 until 2 of your y square equal to 4x plus 1. So, I will get Q and R. Area below the curve na, அது ரெண்டே சேர்க்கணும். So, but then we want the Q only later lah. Okay, we calculate first area of Q. Area of Q is actually integrate 2 until 0 of your... Now, I'm using the x-axis, guys. If I'm using the x-axis, I need the y. Okay, I need the y, not y square. Okay, so y is equals to 4x plus 1. Or in another word, I can tell 4x plus 1 power half. Okay, don't try to find the square root all. You can't do that. Okay, right. So integrating under the dx, so here should be y, right? So your y is 4x plus 1 and power half. And remember, this area will give you everything below the curve, including your R area. So we don't want the R area, so kita siap-siap minus the M. Area of R, I put area of R first. Area of R. Because you want specifically area of Q first. Area of Q nale, enna artham? Okay, area, I repeat again. If I tell area of Q, the whole thing here. Sorry. Everything below the curve. Okay. But we want the Q only, so we minus the M. Okay. Right. So that's why we minus M. Okay, so we minus the area of R, which is M lah. Okay, now this one, so 1 over 2, it become plus 1, become 3 over 2, 3 over 2, and then differentiate inside 4, don't forget that, and then 2, 0, and remember, sorry, 2, 0, minus area of R is actually the M. Okay, so now what do you get? We try to substitute first. For x2 kita ganti 2 plus 1, 3 3 over 2 over 3 over 2 times 4 is actually the 6 lah. Okay. Minus, if I put 0 here, it won't be everything 0. So don't simply put 0. That is wrong. And then minus m lah. So don't worry, use your calculator. And what do you get? 4x plus 1 bracket and power 3 over 2 over 6. No, power 3 over 2 pula. 1 over 2. Sorry guys. You need to copy down the question. Question here. I copied the wrong thing. Okay, 4x plus 1 power half. And from where? 0 until 2. Okay. When I do this, I get 4.33333, which is suggesting me the value of 4.333 now, 4 1 over 3 lah. Okay, minus m. In another word, I can tell it as 13 over 3 lah. 13 over 3 minus m lah. Area of Q. Okay. Now, read back the question. Find the area of shaded region of region P and region Q. Okay. Region Q, I didn't provide the answer, I guess. This is region, just now, not 13 over 3. 12. 4.333 is how much? Okay, let me see first. Wait. Very close to the answer, but wait. There is something wrong. Oh, maybe, I think they're asking the sum code. Find the total lah. They need to put the instruction clear. Okay. Find the total area of shaded region P and Q. Now boleh lah. Okay. Area of P plus Q. 13 over 3 minus m plus, what is your area P? Just now we calculate 1 over 3 unit square. So 1 over 3. So in total it becomes 14 over 3 minus m, which tally with our answer lah. Okay. Yes, we got the answer. Okay. This question is quite lengthy lah. I wouldn't say it's very tough, but it is tricky though. Tricky though, since you have a negative area here, and then they give you the m part. So don't get panic. You still can do that. All right. So next. Okay. Next part is here. All right. Let me use a different color pen so that you can easily identify this. Find the volume generated when the region R, it revolves 360 about x-axis if the area of the cross section is 1 over 4 pi x over 4 x squared plus 4. Alright, this is something new. Okay, if you notice, this question is totally different from what we learned so far. Tak pernah belajar kan? Okay, betul. Okay, so this is where you need to know certain things lah. Okay, but you never learn your kinematic, how they can ask something like this. Okay, tak apalah, you belajar sekarang lah. You see, length, when you expand length, it become area. Betul? When you expand area, it become volume. Betul tak? What I mean by expand, when you integrate your length, you get area bigger than that. When you integrate the area bigger than area, you get the volume. Same thing, when you differentiate the volume, you get area. When you differentiate your area, you will get your length. Okay. For example, I give you one example, a real life example. Okay, we know that volume of a sphere is equals to 4 over 3 pi r cubed, right? And if you see the area here means total surface area of a sphere is equals to 4 pi r square. How they get this? Okay, contoh kamu tengok. From volume, I going to area. What I need to do? Differentiate, right? So I differentiate this. I differentiate the dr, dv over dr. So the 3 come in front and multiply pi r square. So 3 cut. So 4 pi r square. This is your area. Nampak tak? You nak dapatkan area, you differentiate the volume. Same thing, vice versa. From the surface area, you can go to the volume by integrating it. So it become like 4 pi r square r cube over 3. Nampak tak? You get the volume back. So, so in this case, if you realize that, then it is easy. You may write this in your working. So, they already give you the cross-section area. Okay, they already give you the cross-section area. Just use the cross-section area. Dia dah bagi area, just integrate the area, you akan dapat volume. So, volume is equals to integrate area. Okay. So, you see, all the terms are in terms of x, right? So, of course, it revolves about x-axis lah. They already tell us also. Okay. So, and they already put the 1 over 4 pi. So, make it outside. But, from where to where we need to rotate? That's the question now. So, we don't know where is this part of the equation, correct? But they already mentioned when the region R. Tengok, nampak tak? Ada nampak tak? Region R. Region R is where? This is your region R, right? So, the limit should be 0 until 2. That is the clue. Okay? 2 until 0. And then you can write x4 plus 4x square plus 4 dx. Just simply like that. So this question is, after all, is very easy if you understand the concept. Concept ni concept baru lah. Okay, so you have a pi over 4 here. Okay, let's do this. X over 5 plus 4x cubed over 3 plus 4x. You need to substitute 2, 0. Show the substitution. So 2 power 5 over 5. Sorry, my power is like 25. 2 power 5 over 5 plus 4 power 2, 4 2 power 3 over 3 plus 4 2. Minus. Here I put 0, here I put 0, here I put 0. It will resulting the 0. Okay. And then you know lah, you don't need to calculate manually. You can use your calculator to calculate. So use your calculator, key in the original equation, x power 4 plus 4x square plus 4. When the limit is 0 and the upper limit is 2. So I'm getting here is 376 over 15 lah. Okay, then calculate, multiply, you need to give in terms of pi. So 376 over 15, you multiply 1 over 4 lah. So I'm getting 94 over 15 pi unit cube. So this answer is the correct one lah. Sometimes if you try the x-axis, y-axis, you will get this. They will accept both lah for this case. Okay, so that's all. It's quite a lengthy question guys. Yes. Okay, it's asrama penuh question. It will be challenging like this lah. Okay, hopefully you get insight of this question lah.